Welcome again to Lynes on Design. I'm here with Drew Mitchell, and we are at EcoFoam. And I'll tell you what, it's really exciting. We met as we were running in
yes,
today.
Rushing and trying to get ready.
Exactly, because we always look like this, right?
Yeah, we're always nice and pretty.
We're
exactly.
always nice and pretty. But EcoFoam has been wonderful. We've had the opportunity to chat with Alan a couple of times.
Yes, ma'am.
But we thought it would be nice to go away from home and actually come to where you all hang out and work. So we're very privileged. This is way fun. Again, Drew Mitchell, talk to us a little bit about how you got into EcoFoam, number one, and then number two, a little bit about this new rig. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a brand new rig, new to us, so we're excited to have that. But I got into EcoFoam. I was in the construction business and was selling the product for them, became a salesman, and kind of grew my way in the company, helped maintain the rigs, and then graduated from that, and then became operations manager, and now I do all the scheduling, order materials, maintenance.
Well, it's so funny. I come, of course, in design. I come across a lot of builders and people in the construction business, and your reputation has preceded you.
That's good to hear.
It's amazing, but not just your workmanship, but your caliber and quality of professionalism, and I think that says a whole lot. And if it sounds like I'm pitching, I kind of am, because honestly, independently,
right.
I've designed 2 houses that you all have done without knowing anything. So it's kind of fun, and they were like, oh, these guys were great. So talk to me about the rig, why this is so important, and is this kind of where the action is? Because
this
it
is
looks
where
like
all the
high
magic
tech.
happens. This is where the 2 chemicals combine and make the actual foam. So it's, we've got a combination of air, heat, and 2 different chemicals.
Okay.
And pressure. So if you don't have the right pressure, the right heat, and air to purge the gun, you're going to make bad foam.
Why foam? What does this EcoFoam product do?
Well, it gives you better insulation value.
Okay, so it is insulation.
It is insulation.
Okay.
It is also an air seal, so you don't have air transfer through your house. It seals all the little penetrations, around your pipe boots, around your gables. You take away your gable vents and make a sealed attic.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
So you don't have the airflow, you don't have heat and cool loss. You also remove the fiberglass from your house, so you're not breathing the fiberglass particles. You're not putting, you have less chance for mold, less chance for critters to hide in bed. It's just a better product for
When you asked me what we had talked about before, critters.
Critters, yes.
Because that was something that was one thing, just being a neophyte at this, I noticed it would be tough for critters to get in here.
And if you do have foam in your attic and get critters, you'll be able to see them very easily if they have a presence, because they'll chew the foam, there'll be a little pile. When you have fiberglass, they bury themselves.
They bury themselves
They nest in it, and you can't see them. You can see their droppings and everything else, but you cannot see them.
How does this actually work? The machine's super loud, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to talk it through, and then I'm sure Julian will find a way to kind of
then we can turn it on and show you the screens and whatnot from there.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've got 2 chemicals. You've got the ISO, the A side.
Okay.
And then you've got the B side, which is a resin. They mix 1-to-1, 50-50, 1-to-1.
Ratio.
Correct, yes ma'am. The hose is heated, so the hose is about 120 degrees, and it maintains the heat. The machines back here, they have 2 pumps, 1 on each side.
Oh, this is fun.
And the 2 pumps.
All right, say it slow again.
The 2 pumps
give
you a perfect equal displacement of A side to B side. If it's not a 50-50 ratio, you're spraying bad foam. So these new machines, they have a computer built in. Every time the pumps go up and down, I can sit at my office and watch it. So I can monitor if it's bad foam, the heat, everything.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
It is.
When you go on site to do this, how many people does it take to kind of run this operation?
Well, this truck has 2 reactors, so this one will have 2 people spraying at all times. So there would be 2 sprayers, a driver, and at least 1 or 2 helpers. The driver becomes a helper. So, so if you were the sprayer, you'd have the gun in your hand, somebody would be behind you moving the hose, so you're not dragging the hose, you're not having to do the labor work and the application. Your job is to make sure the foam looks good, it's processed correctly, the machine's running correctly. So on this truck, 4 to 5 people.
What is the method to the madness of spraying? Is it you start in 1 quarter and work up? Is there an actual grid or algorithm recipe you follow?
Every applicator does it differently. I'm short, so when I walk up to a wall, I'm going to start and spray up. You want it on perpendicular. You don't want the gun angled up or down. You'll get funny foam rise. It'll be really, really lumpy. And
I like
really
that
big.
funny foam rise.
Yeah. So you spray as high as you can like this. They might do the whole bottom section of the house.
Okay.
And then they'll put stilts on, and then do the rest to the bottom plate to the 2nd story. Or some people like to start on the roof because it's going to get hotter in the roof and work their way down.
So everybody has their own little way of doing things.
Yes, ma'am. And most of our applicators have been in the field for 4 or 5 years. They've sprayed thousands of houses. They've learned their technique.
So if somebody, we're talking about new construction, what if someone has a house they want to renovate? I know you being in construction really understand this. Can you EcoFoam?
Yeah, definitely. You can go in and pull the fiberglass that's on your ceiling out, and then spray your rafters, spray your gables, make the attic sealed. It's better for your air conditioner. It's not going to be in such warm
Oh, I never
air.
even thought about that, but so, that makes sense.
If it's in conditioned air, if it's in 70 to 80 degree air, instead of 120 degree air, you have a lot less, pressure on it to cool the air that's pumping through the system, or a lot more, it's easier to heat if it's heating the system.
It's really interesting. So the chemicals combine and form this product.
They combine in the last little
let's see what you got.
inch of this gun. So the two chemicals come in the two hoses.
Oh, look at this. Okay.
And then we can take the hose off. We can actually look at the gun.
Oh, he's such a natural for TV. You are action.
I don't know about all that. So the two chemicals come in right here. You got an A side and B side. They come through little screens, go through the gun. When the trigger gets pulled, this goes back, slides back, and it slides the mixing chamber, which is it's about as big as my fingers, where the two chemicals come in like this.
So I have two liquids.
Two liquids.
They're that meet together
at the last half inch of the gun. So they're independent until the very end of the gun. Sorry, let me see how fast I can pop this thing apart.
Oh, I love this. This is fun. Oh, action's good.
Action's good.
Yes, it's better than us standing here talking. It's kind of fun, isn't it? I wish you all, while he's fiddling with this, I wish you guys could see. I was going to say showroom, but I'll say warehouse.
The warehouse,
yeah. It is full of really kind of fun things. This is one of those places that is a lot of adventure.
So the chemicals actually combine the last half of an inch, and they're offset, and they hit, and they swirl. That last half inch is where the pressures combine, and the chemicals swirl to make the foam.
Does the foam have to dry, or does it once it's applied, is it the way it is?
So when you apply it, there's different stages of it drying.
Okay.
So you have the application, and you have a cream time, and then you have a tack time, and then you have the cure time. So within about 30 seconds, it's expanded completely and off-gassed about as much as it's going to. So it's expanded, and they can start shaving it right then. So if they overspray like a 3-inch wall, they can shave it down so you get 3.5 inches of foam, and it still, it fills all the cavities.
Now, how long does something like EcoFoam last? What is the average lifespan for some kind of installation?
So
it doesn't.
It does not break down like traditional fiberglass. Fiberglass will settle, it'll get moisture in it and squish down and compact. This does not do that. It holds up. It'll outlast us and our house more than likely.
Do you find that most people, their builders or architects recommend you, or are you now sort of retail or consumer known where people say, I want
Yes and no. We do get lots of recommendations from architects. Architects say, oh, we want R38 in the attic on your rafters or R19 in the walls. Well, some places you can't put that much fiberglass in a 3.5-inch wall or 8-inch rafter. There's not enough room.
And they're doing that because of the airflow, the critters, all of those kinds of things?
And it's just a better air seal. It also strengthens your house, especially if you use closed cell. It's a rigid foam, so it's like a bonding agent to, when you put closed cell in between your studs and your plywood, it adheres the plywood to the studs additionally, so it's a structure.
You said something that a word that I'm not familiar with, and that is, what did you say, closed?
Closed cell.
Closed cell and open cell, what does that mean?
So open cell is porous to water. Water can penetrate it. Closed cell is like a plastic almost when it's finished. It's very hard. They use it in roof coatings up north, so they apply a UV protectant on top of that, and you can walk on it.
I wish these guys could, I wish you could see it, because we're going to show it too. How often are you out all day, every day? How often does it take to typically spray a crawl space? Of course, listen to me. I don't know, Debbie, it depends if it's a villa or 20,000 square foot house. Say you have a 1,500
square foot crawl space. So at 2 inches, that'd be 3,000 board feet. Well, in a set of foam, you're going to get, it'll take about 3/4 of a set of foam. Our guys average about a set to a set and a half foam a day spraying, so they could spray that house about 3/4 of a day.
Do you have to have special gear or apparatus?
You have to have fresh air supplied to you.
So what does that mean?
It's a hood that has fresh air coming from a chill box, which gives you conditioned air. So it's like 70-degree air, so you're getting cool air, and then you have a Tyvek suit to keep the foam particles off you.
You know what? This is terrible. Here's my vision. Ghostbusters.
Yeah, we do kind of look like that sometimes, yes ma'am.
Drew, you have been great. Again, Alan's always great to talk to, and being here at EcoFoam, I tell you, it's kind of fun if you want to check it out. This is like being in a space capsule.
I've been told and think that I know a lot, but every day I learn more.
Oh my gosh.
So it's ever growing and changing industry for sure.
Oh, this is great. Thanks for joining us on Lynes on Design.